Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Deepashri Dabade and today's video is going to be about whether to choose a career in data analytics or in business analytics. Because इन दोनों fields के बारे में confusion हमेशा बहुत ज़्यादा होता है और या तो इंजीनियर्स को या फिर उन लोगों को जिनको टेक्निकल डोमेन में एंटर करना है फ्रॉम स्लाइटली लेस टेक्निकल डोमेन्स, तो उनके लिए ये दोनों फील्ड्स में बहुत कंफ्यूजन होता है एंड पीपल आर ऑलवेज वरीड अबाउट कि विच ऑफ दीज टू जॉब रोल्स विल गिव देम अ बेटर करियर ग्रोथ, अ बेटर फ्यूचर, बेटर सैलरी एंड बेटर अपॉर्चुनिटीज सो दैट आगे जाके वो और स्विच कर पाए या और बेटर पाथ बना पाए अपने लिए अपने करियर वाइज. सो आई फील आई एम द राइट पर्सन टू टेल यू बिकॉज मैंने एक डेटा एनालिटिक्स में इंटर्नशिप की हुई है एंड करेंटली आई एम वर्किंग एज अ बिजनेस एनालिस्ट ऑल्सो. सो that is why I have experienced both of these sides and I feel like to share my experience with you all so that आप लोग वो सेम मिस्टेक्स ना करो जो मैंने की थी व्हाइल आई वाज चूजिंग माय पाथ. या फिर आप अगर अपने रिसर्च में आपने अभी नया-नया स्टार्ट किया है, तो मेरी एडवाइस या मेरा सजेशन सुन के मे बी आप एक बेटर पाथ अपने लिए बना पाओ. सो that is why I'm making this video today and therefore let's get started with it right away. Data analyst का आप लोगों को पता होगा कि data analyst is a much more technical role than business analyst in itself. It requires a lot more of technical skills to become a data analyst than to become a business analyst. और it also differs from company to company. Like कुछ companies में HR data analysts होते हैं, sales data analysts होते हैं, marketing data analysts होते हैं and same for business analysts as well. और कुछ होते हैं जो एक्चुअली कोर डेटा एनालिटिक्स के डोमेन वाले जॉब रोल्स होते हैं और कोर बिजनेस एनालिटिक्स वाले जॉब रोल्स होते हैं. So it actually depends on you, your skill set and what company you're applying to. जिसमें आपको डेटा एनालिस्ट की तरफ आपका फोकस जाएगा या बिजनेस एनालिस्ट की तरफ आपका फोकस जाएगा. So I'll start by listing down the pros and cons of data analytics first. इसमें the first thing is that कि data analysts have a slightly much more technical requirement throughout the industry एंड ऑल्सो बहुत जगह पे बैरियर्स होता है डेटा एनालिस्ट्स के लिए कि दे मस्ट हैव डन सम सॉर्ट ऑफ अ टेक्निकल डिग्री लाइक इंजीनियरिंग या मास्टर्स इन इंजीनियरिंग या कोई पोस्ट ग्रेजुएट या ग्रेजुएट डिग्री समवेयर रिलेटेड टू इंजीनियरिंग और समवेयर रिलेटेड टू कंप्यूटर साइंस. बट वही इफ़ यू लुक एट द फील्ड ऑफ बिजनेस एनालिटिक्स, उसमें you can be from a little non-technical background and still come and enter into business analytics. And if you're someone who is from a non-technical background and wants to enter the data analytics वाला space, तो आप उसमें क्या कर सकते हो कि you can first become a business analyst, then gain experience from there and then move on to data analytics. So this is one of the things that can be done. Abhi starting with the pros of data analytics. First thing is data analysts are in very much of a high demand, obviously, and fresher is also much easier than getting into soft SD roles, software development roles, or software trainee kind of roles. Getting into data analytics positions is a tad bit easier, I would say, and yes, or data analysts are required in every field like healthcare, compliance, finance, e-commerce, education, ed tech, all of these areas. So that is why you have a wide pool of opportunities open for you if you are looking into the data space. And data space में अगर आप enter करते हो तो getting into AI. So AI mainly works on data. Machine learning mainly works on data sets. So data is very important here. So you can also be a very integral part of building AI products or ML products according to whichever company or sector that you get into. So that is how अगर आप data के आसपास रहोगे तो देन आप AI/ML के आसपास भी रहोगे, और अगर आप साथ ही साथ along with your job if you start learning about AI/ML and all of these things, so you would become much more important in your job role and you would be very tough to be replaced by AI, जो आजकल अभी सबको एक कंसर्न होता है कि AI हमारा जॉब रिप्लेस कर देगा या ऐसा कुछ, तो वो आपके साथ वैसा होने की पॉसिबिलिटी बहुत कम हो जाएगी, बिकॉज आप AI को ML को जानने लगोगे, बिकॉज यू ऑलरेडी वर्किंग विद डेटा. So that is a very big plus point over here. Now coming down, SQL, structured query language, Excel, Power BI, Tableau, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, and Python, and also some visualization tools, Jira, and if you learn the ticketing system and all of that, it would be a plus point. It would be good. So these are the basic skills that are required, which are compulsory, that you know these skills in order to get into a data analytics job role. So yes, as you can see here, we have SQL and Python, which make this job role a slightly bit more technical than a business analyst role. But again, it depends on your company. Like some companies do not require Python or SQL even for data analyst roles, and some companies do require Python and SQL both for business analyst roles also. So it actually depends on your company and whatever sector. Coming down to the cons of data analysts. First thing is the market is very saturated because there are a lot of people जिन्होंने engineering किया हुआ है, and then there are a lot of people from non-tech backgrounds also wanting to switch to tech, and they enter through this domain only, या तो data analyst के through या business analyst के through, मतलब maximum लोग try to enter through these areas only. So that is why it can be very saturated when you try to enter the market. So the competition here can be more, but again it depends on your skills, your companies, your ability to keep on trying and trying and trying despite receiving thousands of failures or thousands of rejections. So if you have the will in you, you will get a job. This con should not affect you as much, but yes, it would be difficult. So, and then moving on to the second con, which is your work might get a little repetitive. Like for example, data analysts generally mostly involve, like you have to clean the data, you have to analyze the data, you have to make dashboards, you have to coordinate with the team which is like after you in the software development life cycle or before you in the software development life cycle, and you have to keep on coordinating and accordingly keep meeting the requirements that are given to you. So some of the tasks might feel repetitive and you might have a burnout at some point if you are somewhere where you cannot innovate. But again, it is up to you. There is a lot of scope for innovation when you keep on upskilling yourself. So if you keep on upskilling yourself, if you keep on learning new things, if you keep on exploring new ideas even in your job and apart from your job also, you would not feel the burnout. We will look for the skills that we are required to have if we want to get a job role which is a business analyst job role. So starting with the first skill, which is we need to have business understanding, we need to have communication. Yes, I forgot to tell you this. Communication is very important for a business analyst job role, and it is slightly less important for a data analyst job role. Again, depending on the company. So communication, BRDs, FRDs, which is business requirement documents or functional requirement documents. And when we talk about BAs, there are a numerous types of BAs present. There are business analysts who work as the face of a company. Then there are BAs who work in the product team, but they work as a BA, but they carry out tasks which are required for a product team. Then there are BAs who work on uh, different sort of internal requirements of the company. to process those internal requirements and to collaborate or coordinate between various teams to get certain tasks done on priority. So these are different types of BA roles that I have heard of. There might be even more. And so what these roles, like, it depends on your educational background and your skill set, that which role you might apply for and then which role you might get in for. So it actually depends on you only again here. So yes, these are the skill sets that you need to have. Also SQL and Python, like Python, you need to know the very basics of Python, not in very much of a detail. So that is why BA is considered as a less technical sort of a job as compared to data analyst. But again, yes, if you are someone who wants to switch into a technical corporate career, then BA can be a good starting point for you. But again, yes, if you try to be, like, if you get into the BA space, uh, you would be a little far away from the artificial intelligence and machine learning space in today's day and age, is what I have felt. But it depends on your project, your requirement, your company, that you can also be closer to all of these things. But it would comparatively be a little bit more tougher for you for you to enter core technical domains from a BA's role compared to that from a data. Now let us talk about the cons of being a BA. You need to be an extrovert or someone who is good at communicating and collaborating between teams and between various people, like various groups of people. And this is not a very much of a requirement if you are in the data analyst field. You can be an absolute 100% introvert and still be a great data analyst. And but you need to be little bit of a people's person or someone who can talk if you are entering the BA space. And again, if you are a front facing BA, like someone who is representing the company to some clients or some outward response of the company, then in that case your communication needs to be really, really, really strong. But if you are someone working throughout the internal requirements of the company, then your communication, even if it is good enough, it's fine. You do not need to be someone as great as Hitler or Mr. Narendra Modi. Like, these people are famous for their speeches, right? No other pun intended here. So yeah, these are the cons for BA. And again, one more con is that data analytics is a path which is very, very clearly defined. But if you get into a BA role, the path is not as much as clearly defined. You need to have your priorities set. You need to have everything pictured out in your mind, that by this time you need to do this. And then if you are clear with your priorities and your requirements, then a BA role can be good for you. But if you are someone who works in an externally structured environment, like अगर आप क्लासरूम में ज़्यादा better function कर सकते हो as compared to a open playground, then data analytics wala role is for you. But if you're someone who doesn't function well in a classroom but can do well on their own, then the BA role is for you. So yes, this was one con. And one more thing I have observed is that if you data analytics and BA both are very well paying jobs. But again, if you are in service based companies, or if you are somewhere that the growth of your company is not good, then your growth would be stagnant. You need to understand that there are sales employees, marketing employees, every kind of employees throughout the world working for great salaries. And again, there are all of these employees again working at companies where the growth is very slow. So it depends on your company and your ability to grasp and your ability to move forward despite whatever is happening. So it depends on your ability to grasp your ability to keep upskilling yourself, and your ability to make connections and to keep on growing forward. अगर आप आपने एक ऐसा जॉब ले लिया और आप एक कंपनी में 25, 30, 45 ईयर्स के लिए हो और वो कंपनी बहुत अच्छी है, बट वहाँ पे भी आपकी ग्रोथ फिर थोड़ी स्टैग्नेंट हो जाती है ना. यू जस्ट नीड टू बी एबल टू स्टेप आउट ऑफ योर कंफर्ट जोन एंड बी एबल टू ड्रीम बिग. और अगर आप ये कर पाते हो तो आप कहीं से भी कभी भी कैसे भी निकल जाओगे, और आई एम श्योर यू विल डू ग्रेट इन योर लाइफ. So yes, that was it for this video. If you guys have any questions related to the data analytics or business analytics topic, or even any other questions related to engineering or analytics field in general, or about AIML also, you can put them down in the comment section. I will make sure that I answer all of your questions. And please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video. I will be back